Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. I would just like to start off by saying a massive thank you for the overwhelming and tremendous support and interest this series has had. The first episode is my analytically greatest video of all time. It warms the depths of my undead heart. So thank you very much. If you've made it to episode 4, hello. I will be doing this series every day for a little bit, but some old-timers may know that I also stream right here on YouTube. Some variety stuff, so, stop by and say hi once we start next week sometime. But today, we face economic peril and danger, and this is the first episode where I can actually incorporate the many comments I have received. Thank you all for your comments, your tips, your suggestions, your thoughts. So allow me to address them very briefly. First things first. Very recently, I got a great suggestion. The undead care not for morale. I don't know exactly where that said that, but yes. So the Tomb of Revelry was not my best decision, because we can't be affected by morale. That's why I turned off the. That's totally why I turned off Bloodfang weapon, Bloodfear weapon. 100%. It was definitely not because of my negative mana. Not that at all. So thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. Right now it's not that big of a deal because most of our army is not undead, but in a few turns, we're about to transform our entire race into undead. Because that's just the superior state of being. Additionally, a thing that has been haunting me is the city stability. As the Dark Culture, we do not have ways to improve city stability. I mean, besides, the main building, we don't have taverns or bathhouses. But we ignore city stability after something is constructed. And I was very confused about the wording of the Overlord's Tower. It says prevents provinces breaking off due to low stability. This, I believe, is once you're below -50? It's possible? Possibly? Well, yes, that's good. But a suggestion to check my province structures, my buildings built in the city, I investigated and found that it is the Town Hall 2 that prevents economic penalties from negative city stability. I'm not sure why that's not displayed here in any way, but supposedly we are ignoring the -10% city income. Supposedly. It's the best I can do. So we'll be building the tower in time, but it's not a super mega emergency. Next. Things next. The underground is a difficult start. And look at these buildings. Now, this is actually pretty good, but our second city is just quarries. Just quarries everywhere. And this city is absolute garbage. Gloomhollow, which we are accidentally at war with. So we're pulling everyone back to deal with this. And the suggestion I received was to, as early as possible, we are a little bit late, but because it is a massive map, it should be okay. Go ahead and pop up to the overworld and take some ground. And we are over here with a few horrifying beings. But this is a juicy place for a town. Look at this resource. There's 2 silver wonders. Whatever your heart desires. So I think what we're going to do before we go down to go reinforce the fighting, we're going to try and build an outpost right here. And hope it survives. This should just patrol within the infestation. I hope. It's only 50 gold. We'll see what we can do. And that was everything I remember. So thank you all for your many comments, your support, your interests. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's overturn this economic disaster and destroy Gloomhollow. Oh, last thing. I have a short-term and a long-term plan for the economy. The long-term involves this. In 21 turns, we will reveal the entire map, and then we can give our Whispering Stones to other people's vassals and take their money. That's the long-term plan. Short-term plan is to select this button and make use of our mana. Is that a this turn button? Yes, it is. Great. So now we have 1,000 mana to work with, and we're going to use a lot of it on our transformation that we are researching in 5 turns. It is going to turn our entire faction well, all of our dark units into Whiteborn, which are like undead, basically. Very fun. At the end of last episode, I also joined a defensive pact with Necron, which is dangerous. Very dangerous. We have met Arctica, the Frost Queen. This is a character from a previous Age of Wonders. Greetings, Supreme Necromancer Deathlord Iratus. May wisdom guide you in this realm. She is a protective sage, so she likes empires that have summoned units. We do a lot of that. She likes empires with vassals. She dislikes empires with large domain, and she dislikes empires that start war. So far, that's not both of us, so she is actually going to like us. I'd love to send you a gift, Queen Arctica, but I need every gold. Every point of gold. Shall we make a wizard bond, though? Is it too soon? Nope. Okay. Show me where your capital is. We have met... Who are you? Cult Leader. Warlock of Insaldo. Well met, Supreme Necromancer. I am Cult Leader Warlock of Insaldo. Prove your strength to me, and we may yet conquer this realm. He is a strategic warlord. Okay. So he likes summoned units. He likes empires that have defeated other empires. He dislikes trading with grievances, and he dislikes those with stronger research. I have a feeling we're not going to get along. He is also at war with the Mole people. So I think we'll just be neutral to his existence. The reason we found them is because they have constructed the Seat of Nature. Now, I had a grave misunderstanding about what this was in the last episode. This is the first step of many to the Magic Victory. I thought this started the Magic Victory condition countdown, but it does not. You need to build a seed, then you need to build the next step, and then the next step. So tier 4 and tier 5, and then you have to channel a spell at tier 5 for 15 turns, I think. So, and I think if you destroy any of the seeds, it should tell me here. Yes. So you need to build the seed, root, and heart at tier 3, 4, and 5. And if all 3 improvements of the same affinity are built, the Magic Victory spell is unlocked. And channeling the spell takes 15 turns until victory is achieved, during which hostile armies are spawned next to the improvements in an attempt to destroy them. Losing any of the 3 improvements will cancel the spell. That reminds me of the, that is almost exactly, wow, that is exactly like the ritual condition in Total War Warhammer 2. Interesting. Oh, we also got an actual nightmare. We have a lot of pets. We have a dire penguin. We have a nightmare. Aren't you an evil unit as well? I'm pretty sure you are. Maybe it doesn't matter. Anyway. Iratus is riding a nightmare, so, you know. I wish I could diggy, like, literally any of this. So I was going to build a city here for the Shrieker's Tomb. If I could diggy this and connect them, it would be absolutely amazing. But as it stands, I think it's pretty shite. So, and it's not going to happen. Like, maybe I can? If I spawn a red army, I'm just going to run. You know, run. The red army. Now, I believe when it comes to free cities, they don't, like, sally out with their armies. They actually send an infestation type attack against you. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to settle this province here. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move here. We're going to build an outpost. Then we're going to leave again. This army is going down. It's possible I don't need everything, but I'm probably going to. You may recall they had like 4 or 6 stacks. They were low tier, but will we be able to do? I don't know. I don't know. I'd be more comfortable with my army here. So we're just going to leave this to the fate of the Dark Gods. And hope it's okay. You're going to keep exploring. Oh, this is terrifying. Yeah, we're going to need everything up here after this to clear this absolute nightmare. Spell's ready to cast because we have loads of mana. I think we're just going to chill. We don't need any of this. I'd make a Bone Daddy if I could. Human development available. Which one? Shouldn't there be an exclamation mark? There is. +1 rank to all heroes or universal camouflage in your domain. Does that help? Trade proposal. Yes, I will take a defensive pact with the strongest creature in the game. We may not be so different after all. He likes that I have a weaker economy. Is that an insult or... Let it be known that Blint the Underdelver has crossed me. He has an affinity province improvement. So do you. He is not to be trusted. So it looks like war is brewing, and we're going to be dragged into it. We could try and fight for supremacy of the Underdark. Do you have that really special... So there's a Materium societal trait that is basically a really special version of the Quarry. Or, not special version, but the Quarries also generate gold. I feel like that's the way to go if you're going to do an Underground start. Like, it's basically necessary. I probably want to take this and turn it into a quarry to benefit the Dark Forge. It's probably just the smartest thing to do. Or, like, take these and benefit the Carnival of Flesh. Sure, I mean, more growth is good. Production's also good. Or I could just save my Imperium. I might do that. Just save it. We can also convert any province. It takes 3 turns and it disables the income of the province. But, for example, the Foresters here, if we wanted these to be something else, we can change it. But we don't have a whole lot of options. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everyone has a seed except me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more person doesn't have a seed. So you are the inconsiderate Supreme Necromancer, Deathlord Iratus. I am Fire Queen Karissa the Red. Many Gordia make war. I aim to make peace, even with the likes of you. Really? Really? The Karissa I know is a murdering individual. She is a revolutionary diplomat. Is the AI personality autoed? It just randomly generated? Interesting. She likes empires with multiple races. She likes empires with vassals. She dislikes empires with larger domain. And she dislikes empires that share grievances. Trade grievances. I haven't done, like, any of that. I mean, I declared war on my own vassal on accident. That wasn't really my intention. Ah, she dislikes my alignment. Okay. Yeah, she's built the Seed of Chaos. Okay. Remember, I'm moving so carelessly because I don't think they'll actually come out to fight me. My options are so terrible here. Holy crap. I built this city to get the Desecrated Temple, but, like, was it worth it? I don't know. The Skald is here. This is such a pain. There are teleporters, so if you play Planetfall, it's like the... What was it called? The airdrop thing? I don't remember what it was called. It'll come to me eventually. Maybe. The Orbital. Our first bronze landmark. Pretty spicy. Pretty spicy. Bronze is, of course, the easiest, so you know. Set production. I actually have money to build stuff. I say we build the obelisk for mana income. That's what I say we do. Necron the Risen has proven themselves a worthy friend to me. A shared friendship between you and Necron can only make us stronger. Great. Oh, hey, do you want to, I want to do this. But shall we start with open borders? think we should. Let's see, will you take this for free? You will. Great. So the reason why I want the claiming thing is because she actually has a distant claim on these places, which we're going to expand into in time, assuming this plan works out as I've envisioned. 50-50. Let it be known that Tugram Hammerhall has crossed me. Oh dear. Your magic ranking is 1. We might need to kill her, which is unfortunate. Let it be known that Enamru Ankahanan has crossed me. Yeah. So raise of hands, who's surprised? The Dowie has the greatest economic ranking. Who's shocked? It's okay, you can admit it. The Materium Shadow. School of Cryomet? How deep in Shadow are you? I should check. We saw she had a Bone Daddy. I think that's a fully constructed Wizard's Tower as well. I believe there is one ruler I've yet to meet. Because there are 9 players, and that's 7 up there. So it's only me and one other dude who have yet to build the seeds. With crackling noise and a bright blue flash, the chairman of the Shadow Elves Council emerges before you. My supreme necromancer, she exclaims wheezingly, still staggered by excitement. Your proficiency in the arcane is inspiring. We Shadow Elves look up to your wizardry in awe, and the abundant mana you harness lets us humbly follow your example. Farmers animate their scythes to reap the harvest. Builders make wood and stone light like a feather in the wind. The ease of magic has become omnipresent in our lives. Now we wish to inscribe our humble applications into a tome for all Shadow Elves to study. We gained the Mark of the Conflux trait. Seize this region gain +1 state ability for each 35 mana in their controller's global mana reserve. Seeds of this race generate -1 mana for each pop they have. Huh. That's not good. Some of yours could serve a greater purpose. Why? Lose 44 stability. Now, we do ignore stability. The problem is we haven't built the Overlord's Tower yet. How bad would this be? Let's try it, because I do need +1 Astral Affinity. Shit. I should have an unholy amount of stability, though. Like, truly just disgusting. Yep. We actually have stable cities. You're neutral. The mana obelisk is going to help, though. Okay. I still think this is the fastest way to get over here. Is that 6 fucking turns? Damn it. I'm sorry. I have unearthed the Reaper, the Finger of Death. Grants a base 60% chance of killing. FOD is in this game too. Grant killing target non-hero enemy unit. If unsuccessful, the unit sustains 45 frost damage instead. If a non-undead unit dies from this ability, it transforms into a zombie under your control. This is going to be fucking amazing when we get these guys. I believe this is the endgame unit for the Necromancer Tomes. There's also, what is this? A large creature. Is it worth grabbing this while this thing is chasing me? Probably not. Ooh. Probably not. Does it anyway. That scout might be dead. Who is this? I don't know. That could be Arctica. Okay. So the question is, do we found a city? And I just realized I want to find out what this does. Now, in most games, Forced March is a stance. I don't remember Age of Wonders ever having stances. Units gain 100% of their movement points, but lose 30 of their current health. They also become exhausted for 2 turns, and Forced March costs 50 mana. Okay. That's pretty hefty. We may not be so different. They like that I trade. Well... Okay. Let it be known that Attica has crossed me. Have you crossed each other? Uh-oh. Okay. War is brewing. Attica does not like me. It's ironic that the so-called diplomat is the one person who doesn't like me. Did you just do its race transformation? I don't like how much mana I'm bleeding. We should have the mana obelisk constructed this turn. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy do. My scout's not dead. Because this thing is chasing me. Well, diggy diggy then. I don't know where... I think this guy is going straight from my lord. Which is, I moved on to a mountain. Not great. Concerning, to say the least. Now, we have a few options of what we're going to do with Gloomhollow. I am going on a major assumption thinking we're going to just win. But, option 1 is to raze it to the ground, which is kind of what I'm debating doing. Option 2... What do I even get from this? Option 2 is... Like, I might just build an outpost here. Is to force it back into vassalization. Which is a little tricky. They won't like me for a while, but they'll eventually get over it, you know, come back to seeing the light. And option 3 is to take over the town. Duchess Leontina, Herald of the Free City of Harrington, greets you nervously, as if they might invoke your wrath at any given moment. Well met, dear Lord Iratus. We humanoid ill-doers of Harrington have heard many stories about the torment of shadows you went through and the power you wield. We hate to imagine what you forsook to earn it. Hopefully you will curb any potential power-hungry tendencies as you make your way through these lands. Well, well, well. A faction that doesn't instantly hate me. Give me my Whispering Stone back. Maybe we can be friends. They are evil as well. They do oppose us in almost every facet, affinity-wise. Materium is opposed to Astral, Order is opposed to Chaos, Nature is opposed to Shadow. They also have some Shadow going. They're just, like, spread out. They are at war with, Tugrim, who I want to befriend. Well, we'll see. We shall see. You chill. Alright, our obelisk is constructed. We have a whopping 2 mana income. You give food and draft per farm? I honestly don't think it's worth doing this. But it might be. 7 turns. I think we're just going to hold our Imperium. We have a lot of expensive upgrades coming up. You have finished production. I can't build anything. You are 18, but like I said, you can only get quarries. Sure. We need to build the next tier to get to the gold. Alright. To get you on the road. Blint has crossed Arctica. A war has ended. Oh. Oh, because they were vassalized. So we can eventually give them a Whispering Stone. Ooh. What? Allied victories are possible, which I believe we did leave on. Blint has crushed me. You are also undead now. Okay. That feels like a grudgeon. Can my expert Dowie friends inform me, is that a grudgeon? Is converting all living dwarves into undead a grudgeon? That feels like a grudgeon. Let's go in the book. But hey, now I like them more. Something happens. So we are not yet at war with any player, and we are still missing one player from the board. I don't know who it is. Necron is tier 4. Okay. This is going to sound strange, team. But I think there's a world in which I ally with Necron and get an allied victory. I know that seems wrong, but I think that is a world we exist in. I'm waiting for my allies to get here. I really shouldn't be continuing to diggy, but here we are. Oh, you've completely... Wow, you are pretty big. Okay, alright. Maybe I get Seafaring? The Whiteborn. The Domain of Death. Plus 20 stability. Enemy units become soulbound. Let's get the Restore Dead. Remember, our entire faction is about to be dead. We do not have anyone in our crypt or tomb yet, but we're about to. So should we construct this? Let's just give us mana. Not much mana, but some mana. Please give me more mana. We gain 3 gold per unit tier of the units killed in combat. That's going to be very good. The question is, do I get this now, or do I get... I think we'll wait. If we go fighting before this comes into play, we'll do it. Oh, and I also got the teleportation province, which is going to be very important. Verlac has blah, 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 blah. I think our friends are becoming very clear. So in 4 turns, we can propose a proper alliance. And we probably will. Okay. It feels wrong, but I think this is what we have to do to claim the dub. There's also a chance Necron could spawn it and get absolutely run over, and then I have to do it myself, which is fine. I'll just do it myself if I have to. I'm just opening the doors to victory. It doesn't matter how life is eradicated, just that it is. You know? There's a great comment. that Iratus is the definition of fuck around and find out. And he's doing a whole lot of finding out. And that comment was absolutely correct. I am doing a lot of finding out. And I gotta admit, don't recommend it. The way I'm acting is making me think we're breaking this. Like this place is being razed to the ground. I think it is. I don't have seafaring. It might not be a bad idea to get seafaring, but I need every Imperium I can acquire right now, so we'll just move back. Wizard Tower, thingy, baboo. We'll get that as well. Spells are ready to be cast. I need 200 souls. That's a lot of souls. We will get those souls in time. Unfortunate. Okay. Knowledge whenever a unit gains a rank. Not a bad idea. But again, there's so many things I want. Alright, let's grab this because we can get the XP thing next turn, or the gold thing next turn. Karissa, yeah. We're probably going to be fighting her. And we were given a second stone, so we want to go over here. Give you a Whispering Stone. Let's see our income here. So we have 20 gold coming in, 1 mana coming in, and 116 research. And we now have 20 and 1. Oh, here we go. 18 mana, 20 gold, and 11 research. That is not bad. And I'm assuming this pact is getting better. We just can't see it. This hasn't gone up yet, but it might at the end of the turn. I hope it does. I have a feeling war is coming. The AI is like denouncing on each other to build up their grievances because they don't like to just declare war outright. And even though declaring an unjustified war is a major evil act, it has such tremendous penalties that it's really not worth it. Like, unless you're just so far ahead and you're like full dedicated evil, I wouldn't even recommend doing it. It's definitely worth waiting. And there is the final leader, Rakshagi. Well met, Supreme Necromancer, Death Lord Iratus. I am the Grand Devourer Rakshagi. Prove your strength to me, and we may yet conquer this realm. The Demonic Warlord. Oof. Okay. For some reason they like me. We are not going to give them a treaty. Because again, money. Look at our income is stabilizing. We're doing it! I can declare a justified war. Like full minor justification. Okay. The Seed of Chaos. You're also underground. Oh, shit. Okay, so there are 3 of us undergrounds. Look kind of weak, Rakshagi. Because you are. I mean, I don't have any room to talk. I'm 9 out of 9 on everything. Food? Who gets that food? I don't know. I don't know where this Reaper is, but it's probably going to pop out of nowhere and terrify me. I like how we're stabilizing our income by just burning this place to the grounds. Okay, we'll just keep waddling back this way. Got your shrine going. Get me an obelisk. Oh no, give me this. You keep reducing. Now there is something worth noting. Give me the farm. Sure. And that is that I was complaining about this province. If we wanted to take it over, I suppose I should use this as a better example. Look at all the quarries. The quarries do give us production, and production can translate into gold, but it is only at 25%. So, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not great. Arctica got killed. Wow. Tugrim has crossed me. I have a feeling. A very bad feeling. Oh, I also received a great comment about how to get more souls. Now, of course, we have constructed this so well, so we are very slowly gaining souls over time. But there are two more ways that I have been informed about. One is a spell that I skipped over previously, and that is Soulbind Army. If we cast Soulbind Army on an army in the overworld, they're all going to be soulbound, and we're going to get a huge influx of souls. The other method is to have people in the crypt that will give me souls over time. So, a council member from your city, the crypt, approaches you weaving a pamphlet. We received this pamphlet from Redfjorn, my supreme necromancer. It took a while to decipher, but I believe they are laughing at us and calling us idiots. What does Dolbut even mean? Is that even a word? We cannot just let them insult us like this, my supreme necromancer. There must be something we can do to prove them wrong. It seems the crypt and your empire have become laughingstocks in regard to its level of education. If I had gold to support this, it would be amazing. We'll spend money to get a bunch of research. Let's get raised zombies. That's going to be very useful, I assure you. I don't know why the AI hasn't come at me yet. But I need to be very careful that I don't get overwhelmed. What? I don't know. I guess that's what this blue thing means. Okay. Soon, team. Now, I don't actually know if I need all of these units here, but I'm just assuming I do. I guess we're digging. Can we diggy our way to Rakshaga? Probably not. Or what's your name again? Rakshagi. Yes, we have our new research. The crypt is just merchandising. A trade proposal. You would like open borders. I'm gonna say no. That has reduced our indifference, but we're still indifferent. Let it be known the Necron has crossed me. Yeah. Rakshagi has crossed you. Okay. Alliance in 1 turn. Cool. We could share vision. Greeting, Supreme Necromancer. Karissa has crossed me. Karissa is not to be trusted. That's fine. But you. 5 turns. Shall we share vision? Yeah, great. Holy shit, I see most of the map. Yep, don't care. Karissa has crossed you, don't care. So, good. Wow. By the dark gods. You guys are big. Looks like there still isn't any more free cities for me to milk. Okay. That's scary. Very scary. I'm sorry, is that a Balrog? Not that one. This one. Oh, look at this guy. This is the endgame Chaos unit, the Great Demon. And the thing about him is I think he grows. Like, as he kills things, I think he gets stronger and stronger. I don't know where I check that, though. If I can even check that. March target, magical origin. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can't check it? I thought you could. But anyway, scary. The army's really wounded, though. I wonder if our Dowie friend is just throwing crap at it. The AI tends to do that every now and again. I'd probably consider doing that. Artica is growing to like us. That is interesting, because we haven't interacted with her at all. But we don't like Karissa, so maybe that's what it is. You know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend and all that. I like how this episode has primarily just been me walking. It's a walking simulator. That's okay. Sometimes you need a good walk, you know? I try to get a walk out every day at like 5 a.m. and it is a very soothing experience. Even as I hobble along. Turns are pretty quick. But, you know, I'm also comparing it to Total War. The Immortal Empire turns that take an eternity. The Root of Shadow. Yes. Where shall we diggy diggy? What could go wrong? Oh, hey, another free city. Maybe I can diggy diggy to the free city? I'm expecting to die like any moment. If I were a Reaper, where would I be? Alright. It's time. Begin our first siege. Undermine the walls. And sabotage them. There should be a one-turn breach. Oh, it should be either way. So they have walls, archer, and caltrops. So if I do this, does that remove that? No support effect. Break the battlements. Damage the battle defense structure. We'll try that. They do have a lot of stacks to help. I could try and force march my way in here, but I think we'll be okay. With some clever magic use. I think we're in the siege. We're not in the siege radius. But we are in a defensive radius, I think. I could attack this guy. That might be smart. Let's see what the auto does. Nah. Unacceptable! Alright. Is this our first really big battle? I think it is. The AI has split into two groups. Okay. Now our two options are to just move forward as one major mass or to try and overload one of the flanks. And I tend to prefer overloading flanks. You are a melee unit. Okay. Now she could reach Iratus if she comes this way, but that is a dangerous proposition. I think we are advantaged if we like fight in this chokehold. Maybe. We have our little dire penguins. The greatest evil the world has ever seen. With our necromancer, we will strengthen our little bone daddy. We lost a bone daddy last episode. It was a grave, grave sin. Like how the nightmare set that on fire. I wonder if our Strength and Undead is going to work on every single unit once we get the Whiteborn up. It might. I don't believe we have Soulbind up on anyone but Iratus, which is kind of dangerous. Looks like they are coming for it. Swiggity swooty, coming for that booty. Get a whole bunch of weakens. I'm tempted to do it again. Over channel. So we can Fulminate or we can Curse again. And I like the idea of cursing again. Let's see what the Fulminate looks like. It might be worth it just for the chance to electrify. Nah, double curse. Now this is not a charging character. That guy is. Can the penguins hold? I think is the million-dollar question. And you know what? I think the answer is yes. I think we just let him do it, team. We do it to it. Unfortunate that the Scald is over here, but... you know, it is what it is. Now, the AI has made a mistake. In their positioning. So Iratus can get some shots. I don't want to go too crazy here. Oh, these are magic missiles. Okay. Just going to get one free shot. And that's that. We could send them in, but I think we'd chill. The Bone Daddy's there. Alright. Let's see how bad this is. Can the penguin holds? Oh. Well, it can if you knock everyone back. Alright. Ooh. Good flanks. Alrighty. The Bone Daddy's in pain. The Bone Daddy suffers. How dare you? So I say we sunder. And I say the Bone Daddy gets to work. What does this do? Target friendly unit with morale of low or worse. Nah. I didn't want to fight on two fronts, but I think we're going to have to. Can I get a weaken over here? That's okay. Alright, sure. We'll do this almost explicitly for the regen. Cancel that. Get Crumpin. Gonna go here and block, I think. No, just go here and attack. Alrighty. We could try and Insanity this archer. Got it. I don't know if that'll do anything good for us. Deals damage to all adjacent enemies and displaces them up to 2 hex. We'll go here, just to block this guy. So he can't go through. We go here and charge this fair individual. We resisted the Barb Shield. Fantastic. Could get another heavy charge. Could do some necromancy stuff. I'll have to revive it. That is a little sketch. Iratus, the Lord of the Dead. These scouts can do a deceptive amount of damage. But I think we ignore them for a turn. That's the play. Move up and get a blast. They are soulbound now. I think the penguin come gets the kill. The dire penguin. He is bleeding, unfortunately. And we can consume the corpse of the hero. And we charge. Alrighty, shall we support this side? Good soulbinds. This is a kill, but then I get in position for that, which is not ideal. I think we come support our Great Lord. Our Supreme Necromancer, who's going to be flanked to hell. They may be scouts, but they can do a deceptive amount of damage. Baneful Curse is such a good ability, the AI is spamming it. That's how you know it's good. I wonder how the Undead Resurrection works with the Bone Daddy, because when the Bone Daddy falls, he becomes a skeleton, right? So can you res the Bone Daddy? Or are you orked? Good fumble. Okay. I think it's very clear what we do here. Can move through that. Oh, no, Okay, we'll just go here. Boom. I don't want Iratus to take too much more damage. TBH. If I kill this, they're both open to move. So I think that's what we're going to do. Despite the fact it is not great. Boom. Can we help our Dark Lord? 30%. Nailed it. Now over here, think of Fulminate. Nope. Not quite enough. Shackles? Not quite enough. We're on the precipice of greatness. Alas. Okay. Do we roll the 60? Now I can kill it. Sure. Good enough. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We get the kill. With a good soulbound. Our morale is high. Can I even get through here? I don't think so. It looks like this spear unit is wavering. It's really going to waver when I kill it. Good regen. I'm not sure why it's regenning. Can I kill you? Boom, that opens up the door for this Dark Warrior to go in and stick the enemy. I don't know if I want to take this charge. He says he takes the charge. Shank, shank, shank. So everyone's beginning to waver. They might break, which makes me think it's actually not that big of a deal. I avoided the Doom Herald Tome because I thought that on this difficulty it wouldn't really be worth trying to lower morale. But it seems to not be that bad. Iratus is taking so much damage. We're going to be careful in the city battle. Shot his own unit. Cool. Oh, the Dire Penguin could go through now. No fleeing. You all must die. Moving the Dire Penguin was a mistake. That's okay. I should have done this first, but that's okay. A beautiful kill. The Bone Daddy charge. The Nightmare. Wow, you are very thick. You are so thick. Good kill. Great kill. This lady is out. Oh, and someone recommended... someone had an idea for a build that sounds really fun. With the Doom Herald, and I believe they said it was a tier 3 Order Tome. Which I know, Order... Order sounds strange in Iratus, but the commenter said was very correct. I believe Longes sent commenter very accurately said that you could say that Iratus is lawful evil. I could be convinced of that. Magic missile. No need to use any more magic. Just end our turn with one. The hero is out. But the hero will be pursued. Endlessly pursued. Oh, the Bone Daddy can't reach. Oh, one tile short. Iratus. Can we kill her? This is just adjacent, right? I don't know if we can kill her. No! She's gonna get away. I could ice shackle her. Okay. Kill them all. Do it. 97 souls. You know what that means, team? It is time for the Whiteborn Major Race Transformation. You can only have one major race transformation. Alright, so Iratus has been going down the mage tree, the battle magic tree. Because, of course, he is a tremendous archmage. And I believe... Yes. So someone commented that you can get a skill here that will refresh the overchannel. So we can cast 2 spells in a turn twice. And I'm interested in that. I'm very interested in that. However, when I had envisioned Iratus, I also envisioned him getting quite a bit of support. And the reason is because Iratus, of course, takes great joy in making his creations better, in improving his minions. So, some of the stuff is amazing, like endurance training, 15 hit points and 2 status resistance. That is incredible. Strength training, just plus 10% damage, incredible. So, non-hero undead units gain 10% damage. Yeah, so there's a lot we want here. I do want Weaver, but we're going to take Soul Collector. I mean, or Restore. Sure. I thought I had Soul Collector already. We'll take Soul Collector. We have captured 2 minions, which means we have 4 research income from them being within our prison. Now, we could execute them, or we could convert them to our faction. Now, they are Shadow Elves, so I don't know exactly how this works. The hero will be moved to the crypt, and any equipment the hero has go to your arsenal. But I believe it also... Doesn't it also say something about our reputation will hurt with their race, which is my race? You are fully geared. Were you the one that was really hard to kill? What about you? That is absolutely nutty. Alright. Well, you know. Here it is. This will impact your relations with this hero's house. So I'm going to kill this hero, and we'll see what happens. Now, she's in our crypt. We're getting 2 mana per turn, and I thought we'd get souls for this as well. Do I not? Maybe I don't. Maybe it'll come in next turn. We'll see. We will see. And I don't think that affected my stability. Not sure. I also need to build this eventually. It's so expensive, but we need to build it. It must be done. Okay. I'm broke. Necron has begun negotiating with Harrington. Okay. Now, we probably are going to beat him. But it's not... Oh, I didn't know. I didn't get that thingy. Oh, Italy fudge. I think it's going to upset our friend. I wanted this. No. I made a mistake. What a shock. It might be worth getting Astral Inspiration now as well. I need more Imperium. Alright, I'll get it. So now whenever we complete a research, a random one will be cheaper. Shall we get our full alliance? Let's do it. I'm glad to see the bonds we have forged are stronger, Supreme Necromancer Iratus. Let us work towards a brighter age. For both of us, you mean a darker age. A diplomatic approach will assure victory. I hope that we may both profit from your relationships with Harrington. I do too. Let it be known that Blint Underdevil has crossed me. Oh dear. You think befriending Harrington will help you secure your path to victory? It will be my empire that arises above all. Alright, we're going to war with Karissa. Good to know. Good to know. Well, this is why I didn't build this city. I can't tell which one of this is the infestation sending out forces. I don't know which one. And honestly, it doesn't matter. They're all fucking horrific. I want this city. This city would be a great city. It'd be a phenomenal city. It'd be the best city. Just what will it cost to freaking establish it is the question. Everything. And what, Gul'dan, will this power take from us? Everything. Or I think he said, must we give? It's been so long since I've seen that cutscene. Hi! So it's that one. Oh, you know, just casual 2 Frost Dragons. Yep. Just casual 2 Frost Dragons. Living Fog. I believe this is the new version of the Rogue Endgame unit from Age of Wonders 3, which was one of the most annoying units to fight. The Shadow Stalker, I think that was what it's called. You are dead. There is no if, and, or but about this. You're freaking dead. Unless... Is it worth... Okay. It's only 10 mana because there's only 1 unit in. Okay, we made it. But I think I have to diggy my way out. Oh, shit! I'm near my home province. Okay. Move in. To the siege. What else are we bringing in here? You go there. You and you go there. Siege it up. Your troops catch an enemy division who have split off from Gloomhollow. Anxiously, they send forth their captain, a Dark Knight, to negotiate their surrender. Our Baroness Akara of Gloomhollow is a great governor, but a weak marshal. We are losing this war. Her other generals are too proud to admit it, but someone has to stand up to Akara. Let us retreat, and I promise there will be peace again. Do you let them go and plead for peace with Gloomhollow? This war has only just begun. Cool. This feels autoable. And it was. Was that Akara herself? Okay, we're gonna fight this, personally. That was actually a really clean auto. But we're gonna fight this. Have you lost... Wait, what? Have you lost your freaking minds? Okay. I mean, sure. This is your decision. Who is this? All right. Okay. Lord down, turn 1. That might be a record. Boom. Rally hastened, regenerated. You have Dark Knights? I have Dark Knights. How far can the spears go? Okay. Go here. Boom. Shall we buff the Bone Daddy? What kind of question is that? Shall we buff the Bone Daddy? Of course we shall buff the Bone Daddy. Soulbound, decaying. How far can you go? About in there. Should move the penguin. No big deal. Wow, that nightmare has some crazy range. This feels a little excessive, but... There is no kill quite like overkill. Oh, I probably should have done that first. No, that's fine. We'll do it before Iratus moves. Magic Missile never misses, so... Okay. GG. Why do they always go after the Bone Daddy, huh? It's because they feel threatened. I can actually use his ability. I don't think I've ever used that before. What is this? Oh, Caltrops. Slowing and sharp. What does that do? Inflicted with bleeding. Okay. You can bleed the Bone Daddy? I went through it because I thought undead were immune. What is this heresy? Well, okay. Let's over channel. Cast that. And we could lightning blah 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 blah. Could just like straight up murder somebody. Okay. Let's get the penguins in, shall we? Freaking Caltrops. Shank shank. This is my Necromancer. See if I can get a teleport. Okay, good enough. That is so nuts. That is an absolute nuts ability. The fact that it leaves you with an action point too, like, it's already good. No! You shot my own unit! 70% chance and you shoot my own unit. That guy might just go on the Scald, but he is insane now, so, you know, he might not. Good hits. Getting a little bit of lag here. Frame drops, and I hope it's not too noticeable. Hope it's not too bad. Probably just want to get out of the way. Or not. Oh, that guy's floating, so he can't actually be affected by stuff. That's good. Clutch. Please be safe, Bone Daddy. I need you. You're my friends. Oh. I mean, can't reach anything anyway. Please don't die, Bone Daddy. On the skulls. Rude. Get countered by the penguin. Good hit. Ah, the Bone Daddy's fine. The Bone Daddy was always going to be fine. Bonk. Look at the dire penguin damage. Oh, it's so good. So insane. Boop. No fling. Only death. Can I kill you with this? Not quite. Can't get the hit. Move up one tile, I can hit you. No, I can't. In other Age of Wonders games, you can move one tile before losing your 3 movement, or your 3 AP. Taking time to adjust. Is this the skull? Can you get a kill? 65%. Boom. So I came here to hand out your invitation, personally. You who once defied me and imprisoned me will now call me master. Now, like I said, we have 2 options. One, we could raise the city to the ground. Which might not be a bad idea, because like I said, this area is trash for a long-term city. Like, the only benefit is the Temple of the Gods here. That's it. Or we could force vassalize it. Or we could absorb it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this fat cash. The downside is we do lose the Tranquility Pool. Is it worth it to take it just for the Tranquility Pool and the Temple? I'd have to wait 3 freaking turns. Nah, I'm just gonna burn it. And I'm pretty sure, that I don't have to stay here. Like, now that it's happening, it's just gonna happen. The major downside, first of all, I don't know where that Reaper is. Second of all, I'm trying to connect this, but I don't think I can. Oh, another gold landmark. I don't know where the Reaper is. That's a horrifying thought. But I have to move so far again to get out here to try and be on the surface world and compete. I also wouldn't mind building a temple, like an outpost here, to get the Temple of the Gods here in my control. Because I don't think I can expand this far. I should have built the city, like, over here. That might have been smarter. By a lot. Okay, well, we're about to get a huge influx of cash, which will be very helpful. It'll let us build the Overlord's Tower. You need 3 quarries for this? Well, let's get the Academy. The Room of Recall is pretty cool. It lets me just bring Iratus back. Just bat. So what happened to the lady? She died. So, we could resurrect her and have her as a hero. The Wand of Healing. Wow. We can sell her remains, which I believe gives you all of her equipment and just gives you gold. We could resurrect her, or we could animate her and bring her back as an undead. And I think mana is more important than research, like this 2 research. Well, there's that special building, isn't there? This one. Shall we get this first? It's faster. Whiteborn very soon. Okay. Oh. What? Cannot build roads through unallied domain? What is that? Raise zombies? A lightning torch. Oh, interesting. Fetid Legion. Grants enchanting units 10 HP and weakening aura. Sure. That seems good. It's gonna take for freaking ever, but it sounds good. Okay. Give me gold. Thank you. Now just generate money. The remains have been collected. Yes, yes, yes. A new rally has begun. We could get another Blessed Soul in time. It's the only thing we have access to. So when we get some money, we might just recruit that guy. This outpost is so dead. Uh-oh. God damn. See how fast she just built those? Talk about cheating. That's a problem. Okay, so we actually have some grievances with her now because she built close to me, I think. Okay, so you turn on road building and go here. Great. Good force march. Cool. Wait, is there not road here? Okay. Alrighty. We're trying to make our way through faster, I promise. That's fine. This will be burnt to the ground in 3 turns. It should be okay. We have located the Altar of Elements, which I'm sure is absolutely horrific. I found the Reaper as well. Okay. You've diggy-diggied your way closer to our capital. Whiteborn is ready, my friends. The moment we have long awaited. The Shadow Elves shall become the undead. For what does death really mean for somebody who has mastered it? Boom. They're beautiful, aren't they? So now they count as an undead unit type. So they are not affected by morale changes, positive or negative. They're immune to poison. Okay, not bleeding, poison. They gain frost and blight resistance, and they gain spirit and fire weakness, which is going to be interesting against Karissa, but that's okay. Oh, Restore Undead is a... Oh, it's a field map thingy. We can go back to using Lightning Focus. 6, 8. Sure. Vampire skill available. The Dark Vigor. I do think I want that. That's going to be very powerful. Unfortunately, my Imperium is pretty low right now, so I think we want to chill. You would like a Wizard's Bonds. I'm not against this. The thing is, she's in a defensive pact with Karissa, who is going to be at war with us, so I think I'm just going to ignore this for now. Let it be known that Arctica has crossed me. Blint has crossed Arctica. Okay. Shite. Karissa and that guy's at war. Okay. Rakshagi has crossed you. That's fine. Verlac has crossed you. We are in a full-blown alliance. I don't know why that... Oh, this is Togrim. Oh. So we're going to want this province-claiming pact if we can keep our city. Our outpost. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to let it fall, like abandon it, and then we're just going to move down here. That'd be the plan. The plane. But this will be our final turn for today, coming up on an hour and a half. I wanted to be around about an hour, but we made some great progress. We destroyed Gloomhollow. They deserved it. And we are now all properly undead. Even Iratus. Look at his little skull. Now, I believe there was an option there to uncheck the application to Iratus, so he wouldn't become undead. Which might have been the play. That's okay. He looks beautiful either way. Because, of course, Iratus retains his, like, mortal-looking skin. He just turned blue. That was his way of being undead. There's that horrifying stack. That I escaped. Blint has constructed the root of materium on the surface. Okay. You can diggy this. I don't know if I should be worried about the existence of the... the Reaper. Like, he's just hanging out in the corner, you know? What could go wrong? I'm sure something horrible could go wrong. Mana. We also, you know what? I would like another stone. Yes. Let's do it. Although I think you're stuck in this corner. I think they're stuck. That's okay. We'll get another stone and just give it to him. Neutral in 0 turns. Okay, that's fine. Lady Focus is ready to cast. On Iratus. That's not Iratus, that is a Warlock. That is horrific. Artica would like open borders. Sure. It's not great that I'm going to be upsetting all of the underground people. But that's probably okay. Verlac has blah 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 blah. Good, a diplomatic approach will assure victory. Great. I'm sure it will. And that, my friends, is that for today. Facts. Where is it? Will this work? Target is not a valid target. All undead units in target-friendly army. Does the Lord make it not targetable? That is strange, right? Because you're undead. Or is it because you're exhausted? What does this even do? Oh. That's strong. Oh yeah, I killed someone. I'll take accuracy. That can go to the other guy. We have a lot of wolves. Don't care. This unit grants double the morale bonus to its allies when killing an enemy. Not important for me. Because you know what? We can't be affected by morale. Alrighty. But that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you again for your tremendous support for the series. Iratus has ascended into undeaddom and lost his beautiful hair. A pity. I actually kind of regret. I don't know if that unchecked mark was what I think it was. But if it wouldn't have affected Iratus, I kind of would have preferred that. But that's okay. That is okay. I might be able to go back. No. It's fine. It's fine. We've made the decision. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if you guys make me happy, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I'll see you next time as Iratus ventures to the surface to claim his stake of the resources against horrifically insane stacks of dragons. It's going to be great. I'm going to suffer so bad. Bye.